We'll begin with breaking news on the standoff in Ypsilanti. Good afternoon, I'm Heather Catallo. It's happening right now at the Aspen Chase Apartments on International Drive. That's off Washtenaw Avenue and Golfside Drive. Let's check in live now with 7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig.
Yes, Heather, and right off the top, I want to tell you that we're not going to show you a whole lot of activity near the apartment building because we do not want to reveal the location of deputies right now because the suspect may be watching this broadcast. Right now, I want to introduce Derek Jackson with the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office. And, sir, let me ask you, first of all, tell us the situation. Where would he stand at this point? Is there communication going on with the suspect?
So we've been out here since early morning hours, and the suspect is barricaded in there. We're communicating one way to him, but he's not responding at this particular point.
Okay, thank you. Hi, sir. If you wouldn't mind stepping aside, that'd be great. Thank you much. And tell us about this. Started with a stabbing just shortly after midnight. The suspect stabbed a 44-year-old man and then retreated into the apartment. Tell us about the relationship between all these individuals.
So we're still trying to figure all that out at this point, but there was some form of an altercation that happened out here in the parking lot. Again, in the early morning hours, our suspect stabs the victim. Victim, unfortunately, dies of his wounds, and then as we start to investigate and figure out who the potential suspect is and then go to try and make contact, he barricades himself into the apartment. There was a second person in that apartment. Fortunately, they have been safely evacuated from that apartment.
What is that person telling you? Are they saying that they couldn't leave? Are you considering them to have been a hostage, or were they just in there and trying to help talk the suspect out?
Yeah, so I have limited as far as like what the interview has been, but this was his apartment, and then the suspect came into his apartment, and again, he was able to come out safely, and we were able to evacuate him.
If the suspect is watching right now, what would you say to him?
We want to end this peacefully. You have family who is out here who care about you deeply. You have friends who are here, people who are willing to get you the help that you might need, and our officers are here to make sure you safely surrender yourself to us.
And talk about the weapons that we believe that the suspect has inside the apartment.
So that's still unknown at this point exactly as well. We do know he has a handgun, a firearm, and of course the weapon used to commit the murder was a knife. Okay, and is he saying anything at this point? Are you guys communicating by phone, or how are you communicating? A number of ways that we try to communicate with someone, and so at this point, no, there's no communication back and forth. Okay. Derek Jackson with the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office. Thank you, sir. If you could stand by for a second. So we will be out here on the scene here. Again, we are near with the Golfside and Washtenaw. My crew and I were racing to get here earlier, and we're at the Chase Apartments. Chase Apartments? Aspen Chase Apartments. So if the suspect is watching, the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office is looking to end this peacefully, and they're asking that you surrender. Reporting live, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Kim, and hopefully this does end peacefully.